today's episode of Takeout Tuesday. We're here in Mount Rainier to check out the newly opened Era Wine Bar, where the husband and wife team, Catan and Michelle, are giving a world-class experience right here in Prince George's. Let's go check them out. Michelle and Catan, thank you so much for opening up Era Wine Bar for us. It's absolutely breathtaking in here. I love it. I have a quick question though. Why the name Era?
Era is for us symbiotic of time and place. So what we're really all about is bringing together cuisine and wines from around the world in a modern setting that's comfortable and neighborhood friendly. And it's really representative of a new era, so to speak, of wine.
I love it. So why a wine bar though? You guys are business owners, you can open up anything, but why a wine bar?
I think when I first kind of fell in love with wine and food pairings, it did something different for me than just having a cocktail, having a mixed drink. And I love spirits and beer, of course, as well. The wine bar really brings together all of those things, those sensational experiences where you found the right bite with the right sip and you just keep on going. I kind of am addicted to that experience. So yeah, that's kind of why wine.
So why did you bring this experience to Prince George's? The wines, the food. This is an experience. So why Prince George's?
We pursued our home here first. Catan's been here for decades. So, we're familiar with that landscape and we love the city, but we wanted to add something different to our home, our community, our neighborhood, and bring everything that we've experienced and enjoyed to the forefront. So what
is your favorite part about operating in Prince George's so far? I know you've only been open for about 3 months. Yeah. But so far, what's your favorite part?
A person that exists that I can ask questions of. No, seriously, the amount of support that we've received, the resources that I know we can access if we reach out to people in Prince George's County. Also just the attention that we've received as a result of promotion by the county, by the City of Mount Rainier. It's been a really warm welcome.
That's beautiful. I'm glad that Prince George's County as a whole has showed out and showed up. I'm excited for the food though. You gave such a beautiful description of the wine pairings and the food. Yeah. I'm ready to try it. Let's try some food and some wine pairings.
Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab a couple things and I'll bring them out in a few minutes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What do you have on the other side of the table?
All right, so on the other side of the table, kind of sticking with our family's some of our traditional foods that we now love pairing with wine. These are our tandoori wings. These are one of our most popular dishes. Again, a family recipe, tandoori barbecue seasonings with some other special ingredients. And of course, broiled to a slight char and served with a little bit of a charred lemon. So those are delicious. Not too spicy. I think this will still be okay for you, but I would suggest you try this with a little Riesling.
They've been toned down. They've definitely been toned down from what we have at home.
So why are they red?
This is the colors that are in the tandoori seasoning. So there's a lot of paprika in there.
Wow.
There's a lot of really, really freshly ground chili powder. And when you freshly ground chili powder, it's inky. Yeah. So that's what makes that color.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Love it. What else do we have?
Okay, so moving on from there, this is kind of our ode to some Mediterranean recipes that we love, of course. We're big fans of trying to bring food items in that go with wine from places we love. How do I bring some Greek recipes in with some Greek wine and make it work with our concept? The lamb burger is perfect for that. These are our lamb sliders. And we make these, of course, with a mint and parsley blend in the meat. And then the tzatziki is just a traditional recipe with garlic and cucumbers and lemon juice.
I'm so sad it's on
and dill.
Table.
Yeah, it is dill.
Lamb.
I can pull it over if you want.
I love it.
We top it with some red onions and cucumbers and we serve it on a fresh potato roll.
What's the food of, I'm calling this the food of the hour. This is a beautiful dish.
One? Oh.
Tell me about this one.
Okay, yeah, so this is our chicken tagine. This is a traditional, very traditional Moroccan recipe. If you're in, this is a perfect time for it because it's stew friendly, it's warming, it's cozy. And what we do is we take a chicken quarter and we marinate it in turmeric and saffron overnight. And then it's stewed a little bit with onions and garlic and butter and then served over Moroccan couscous. So yes, go for it.
I have to. Oh my goodness.
You gotta have it with the chicken too. You gotta have it with the chicken too. And these are all wine friendly dishes.
So what would you recommend? Let's just talk about the big dish here. What would you recommend I drink with the stew?
Any of our high acid whites are fantastic with this. My personal favorite is a Mavazija that we have from Croatia. It's light bodied. It's actually low in alcohol, relatively lower in alcohol, and it allows all of the flavors in the dish to really shine through while, allowing you to still enjoy the wine. So that's like what we call the perfect pairing.
So Jordan, this is our members space, which we call the cellar. And our members have access to this space as long as we're open and as long as there's not a private event going on, right? So they have the ability to come down and get away from the crowd, maybe have a business meeting, conversation with one of their guests at our 15-foot long communal table, right? Which is really nice and good for sharing thoughts and ideas and members meeting each other. And we have two types of members here. So we have the Grand Cru member, right? Grand Cru members actually get a temperature and humidity controlled wine locker, right? This wine locker holds 12 Bordeaux-sized bottles, which they get a key to, their own individual key, as well as their name or whatever they wish monogrammed onto the locker itself. So they come here, they show up, they let us, let the enthusiasts know that, hey, I'm a member and I'm gonna be bringing a guest downstairs. They come in, they open their locker, they pull out a bottle, and then they drink out of some specialty glasses.
I can only be a member and rent this, or is this open to rent to anyone?
Now, so as far as rentals, right, we've had quite a few members have birthday parties or special occasions down in the cellar. So this 15-foot long communal table that I pointed out to you earlier, members have the ability to rent the space. There's a small space rental and food and beverage minimum, right? But they can fit about 20 people total down here, right? So the general public also has the ability to rent the space, but our members, of course, get half off of that fee that I mentioned before, right? Absolutely. And they have priority over using the space.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Takeout Tuesday. I hope you heard or saw something that inspires you to come out and try the Era Wine Bar here in Mount Rainier for yourself. As always, be safe, be proud, and buy Prince George's.